All right, here we go. Going into 2nd Avenue. And Laurel, we're gonna see what we can find. You ready, Mom?
Ready.
Watch the ice.
I'm watching it.
I gotcha.
It's melting.
I gotcha. I'm ready.
All right, we're ready.
I gotcha. Well, I'm just waiting in case you fall.
I'm not getting on the ice.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's a missed opportunity.
Make it through the season without a broken boat.
I see how much you care about the content we put on this channel.
Nice.
All right. You haven't filled up the cart yet?
Huh?
So you haven't filled up the cart yet? Oh man, have we been missing this Christmas mug section the whole time?
Oh, these are cute. Dessert plates. That's nice.
How much was that?
$2.99. It's pretty. These are pretty mugs.
I don't know.
Disney mug, you want them?
I mean, I don't really want a Christmas Disney mug. Plus, with the hole in it, here's my thing. The hole in it right here means that there was like a spoon or something that goes with it, and we don't have that now. So I don't know if it's worth picking up.
Let's not get Christmas stuff on the 20th of December.
All right. Well, I mean, you never know.
Sit in the place for.
Ooh. Hello. Cheap toys. I know. You didn't want four plastic apples. They could be real apples, though. Did we check? Because that could be interesting.
There's an olive thing. Line them all up. This whole olive seed.
See, this is why you're an invaluable part of this. I would have had no idea. How much do they want for it?
$5.
For an olive tray?
Olive holder.
Well. Oh, it's a tiki mug. DW. DW's the worst. Let's see if you find it. You can literally find tiki anywhere. We're in wood decor, and there you go. Tiki mug.
All right, I just want to take a minute to explain what happens next. So we find this really cool item. Unfortunately, and we talk about it a little later in the video, we had no cell service at this point in the thrift, which is normally not a problem because I trust my instincts and I usually go with that. If it's an item under $10, I have no problem just picking it up and grabbing it. So if you want to find out what happens with what we're about to find, stick around until the end.
What is that? What is this?
Is that Donald?
It's Donald Duck as Darth Maul, and it's missing
It's a Star Wars.
Yeah, he's missing his lightsaber. But I don't know, I've never seen anything like that, so I thought it would be worth looking at.
Which is he? It's $25.
Yeah, but it's worth it if it sells for $1 billion.
I'm just saying what it is. I didn't say anything that.
I just feel like there's
broke off.
I know there's no lightsaber, so we probably won't get it. But it's worth checking to see if you ever see anything like that before. That's good. Decaf for regular, and it's a chance Monopoly mug. I think that'll do well. I don't know why I have no service in this store today.
Oh, that's nice.
That is a nice one. So this is some of the challenges you could face while you're thrifting. So right now, my phone is not picking up any service whatsoever. So it's good to be knowledgeable in some items. So if the internet doesn't kick on, we may not buy as much as we would because we're not going to take the big risks. But certain things we could buy, and yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. Oh, that's a good Disney mug. That's a good, look at that Disney mug, Mom. 3D. Nice, $2.49. 4 parks, 1 world. I think that'll be a good one. So what you're ooh, we got 3 colors today. Silver, pink, and orange. What's your favorite part of thrifting, Mom?
Element of surprise. Never know what you're gonna find. Never know.
That answer surprised me.
Isn't that
That's a good one.
surprising?
That was a really good one.
Yeah. You just never know. It's like a giant Easter egg hunt.
This is true. Like, what are those? No? It's a gum, Mom. I think that's a gum. Alright, you gonna go t-shirts? I'm gonna walk down here. Paul and Shark. Looks like almost like a Greg Norman logo. Never heard of this. Got the pearl buttons. Now I'm gonna say, now thrifting without internet is possible, but it is certainly not as fun. There's a lot more risk involved, and but we're doing the best we can. We're gonna figure this out. But I got this Ranchwear shirt from Rockmount Ranchwear, so I feel like for $6 and actually 33% off, it's worth picking up because that is definitely a vintage label. So we are gonna see what that's all about. Ooh. Good size, double XL, good colors. There's my mom in the wild looking for t-shirts. I don't think she's gonna be happy with the amount of Hawaiian shirts I got, but we'll see. I know, it's the Hawaiian shirts, right? Oh, you're so excited. Good.
No.
Yeah. That's a good shirt. What size is? Oh.
What is it?
It's not. Well, it's a large. I was looking at it at more for me.
No.
Ooh, nice.
What?
That's a good shirt. I like that. That's from Galaxy Quest. And that's also Alan Rickman, which is always good.
All right, start down there.
Oh, well, I was going to go over to the extra large ones. I'll let you handle this. I'm going to go one over. Vintage reversible Spalding shirt. We're gonna go for that. $4.99, I think.
Spalding?
Yeah. I think it'll be good. At least I hope, because we have no internet in here today, so it's a lot of guesswork, Mom. Gas Monkey. It's only $3, so I think it'll be worth it. What? Yes, please. Look at that. It's a Pee-wee's Playhouse. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yep. Don't see anything. Internet's back. Alright, we're gonna run back. Please be there, please be there. So I'm gonna have to do more research on this, but the soles I saw on a completed one was like in the $500 to $600 range, and one sold at like $300. One that was missing the handle of the lightsaber, just like this, sold for $100. So for $24, it's worth taking the risk. We'll research it when we get home. We'll throw it up and we'll see what we can do. Now, time to convince my mom. I went back and got it. Internet started working. A broken one sold for $100. Like this, right? But they did auction. See, it's missing the it's missing it too. So, and they didn't even disclose it. So this one sold for $85, right? Plus $40 shipping.
Right.
Now, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I should get like a reaction shot, Mom.
What? I'm ready.
I said I should get a reaction shot. So here is one that wasn't broken.
Whoa.
They did auction. Now wait until there was one that. Where did it go?
Can you just buy a sword?
Probably not, because it's a special edition. Look.
Whoa.
$560.
Yeah, Yeah, but you don't have a sword.
But it doesn't matter because I think that look, like it's the thing. So I think somebody would pay $200 for it without it because they couldn't afford the $600, $700. So I think we should. I think we're gonna be good. Nothing in toys.
Nothing new.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Stuffed animals. Let's go.
All right. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh my gosh.
He's cute. Look at his big eyes.
All right. Ooh, let me see that one. No, this one right here. Right here. Yeah. That. That's not bad. $3.49. I like this, like the fact that it's sequined.
Yep.
I think one's been sitting in our bins forever though.
Not like that.
All right, Mom. Maybe not. I'm good on poop. Ooh. I don't know why, but this is striking me as something that we need to get.
Ew. No.
Look at it. It's huge. No, it's good. It's good quality. I think it's going to be big.
It's a rat.
I understand it's red. Our clothes are really dirty. Knickerbocker Annie, we got a mug. Hold on.
Ho, ho, ho. Queremos darte un mensaje. Te regalamos $5 cuando compres una tarjeta de regalo desde hoy hasta el sábado 24 de diciembre. Compra una tarjeta de regalo de $30 o más para esas personas especiales en tu lista de regalos.
18.99, and they're selling for around $50.
Good. Let's get $50 for it.
Yeah. All right.
Bear USA.
Let's go. Let's go check out. See what the damage is.
You did these.
Yeah. It's not bad. We did, so I mean, all those mugs were like 50% off. And,
Yeah, that's good.
thank you. No problem. Thank you. All of those, like that one plush, 2 of those plushes were like 50% off.
Yeah.
And then we got 10% off of everything because we did the code. And I really do believe that one Disney statue is going to pay for the lot.
I think so too.
And,
100 for it.
yeah, maybe 150. I mean, if they're selling like complete, and it is complete except for the lightsaber, and I would imagine if you are a hobbyer, you could.
Complete if it doesn't have that.
Well, no, I wasn't saying it was complete.
Well, you did. You said it's complete.
No.
Except.
Well, I'm not listing it as complete, Mom.
I know that. You can't list it.
I wasn't listing it as complete. I've been doing this for quite a while. I know.
You can't go It's complete except.
I'm saying
No except. To be complete.
it's not like he's missing a foot. And what my point was that a hobbyist could more than
Right.
likely create something like that if you wanted it. So we're not going to get it for the collector, but somebody that's like, oh, this is really cool, I don't want to spend $600, you know, I work with clay or whatever, and I'll make maybe I'll have Abby
Or
make
you
one.
Just stick it on. Yeah. Yeah, she can do Christmas Eve with her new tools.
Yeah, that's right. What's up? So it's the next day. We are back at the office, and we've been listing everything that we bought yesterday out with my mom at the 2nd Avenue. And I got to tell you, I think that this may be one of the best shopping trips we've had in an extraordinarily long time. Let's take a look at what we got, and I'll kind of do a breakdown of what we've researched so far and see where the pot of gold is. But it looks like this is probably going to be our best return on investment that we've had in a while. So let's look over here. First off, we have all of this. So we got all of these plushes, these dolls, some coffee mugs, and some jackets. So let's just start with this guy. So this is from The Incredibles. It's Jack Jack. I've sold this probably 5 or 6 times, different versions of this, and they always do well. I'm expecting this is going to be probably a $30 toy. So we have this lamb chop from with Sherry Lewis, old school puppeteer. It was actually kind of a weird show, but I grew up watching it, so I love it. But this is probably going to go for $29.99. So that was definitely worth our time. So these 4 mugs are all pretty good. So you got any 3D mug like this is going to be a good purchase. So this kind of mug, even though it says Dad on it, but even the Dad is 3D, I'm thinking that's going to be between $19 and $25. We have a vintage Annie mug, it's going to be about $10. But all the mugs we're paying like $1 for, so it's not that big of a deal. This I Heart New York, I've never seen it in this color, and it's also new bone china, so I think it's going to be probably a $20 to $25 mug. And then this one, this is another one. It's a Monopoly mug. It says Chance on it, so it's like the Chance card from the game, and then decaf or regular. So it's kind of a fun, just kind of a silly little mug. It's made in Thailand, so it's definitely vintage when it looks like that. So those are the kinds of things that we're always looking to pick up. Next, when it comes to like the plush that we got, so this is a Toys R Us doll. So as you may know, Toys R Us is out of business. Rest in peace. But their stuffed animals were great. My daughters had them growing up. And if you're looking for a replacement, people will pay big money for something like this. And this one is going to be about $29.99. This is a 80th anniversary of Fantasia, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Disney. If you look at the hat, though, so I've seen a lot of these. We couldn't find this exact one online, but this is one of those ones where you rub it and it goes the stars and the moon go from blue. If you rub it the other way, it goes down to silver. I haven't seen one like that. I'm thinking that's going to be around $30. Then we got some clothes here. So we bought this Western wear. I bought it, if you remember the video, because it had this really vintage tag, made in the USA, Denver, Colorado. This turns out to be a women's shirt. Custom fitted. The last one sold for $20, so we're thinking it's going to be about the same. This bear, this is one of the last things we picked up. I was hesitant about paying $20 for a, or I think it was like $18 for a puffer vest. But puffer vests, especially this time of year in late December, are going to do well regardless. So I felt like we'd at least get our money back on it. Turns out, though, this is actually duck down. It's completely reversible. And the one that's listed is listed at like $180. And I thought that was kind of a lot. So we started it at $125. And we're going to see what we can get. But this is probably one of the best buys of the day. Not even the most one on the profit. Stick around to the end of the video for that. But this is our Styled by RJC. I've sold this brand before. They're not going to go for a lot. You're looking at like $20, but I think it was $5 with 30% off. If you're going to buy vintage Hawaiian shirts, go for the ones that look like your typical Hawaiian shirts, like the red with the bright colored flowers, the fish, the parrots, different things like this other one from Pacific Legend. Look for made in Hawaii, made in USA. Look for like the coconut button here, because those are the things that people that are looking for these are doing, and also the things that like the reproductions that you get like at Old Navy or like Kohl's and things like that are not. So those are the clothes we bought yesterday. Now here are the two items that I couldn't believe. The first one, Future Matt, show the video of how my mom reacted to me buying this. I don't know why, but this is striking me as something that we need to get.
Ew. No.
Look at it. It's huge. No, it's good. It's good quality. I think it's going to be big.
It's a rat.
I understand it's a rat. Now, let me tell you, this rat, okay, this rat was $3.49, and I knew something about it stuck out to me. This was not your cheap plastic rat that you see here. It's not a cheap plastic toy. It's not, it just had a lot of detail on it, as you can see. It's huge. It's like 13 inches. And it just kind of stuck out that this was something special. Turns out there are several of these listed between $45 and $90. So we went high on it because you don't get the price unless you ask for it. We listed it at $89.99. And again, we're going to be running sales and stuff throughout the new year. So we figured that if we get a best offer of 40 or 50 bucks, you can't beat that for a rubber rat. Now, this is the item that I looked at the beginning when we first got there. We didn't have internet, and I wasn't willing to spend $29.99 or $24.99, excuse me, for this without having some price comps. That's kind of a rule of thumb. Like if you go into a store that has internet, unless you've sold it before, or at least for me, unless I've sold it before, I'm not buying anything that's over $30 or over $20 really, that I can't research, because I don't want to throw $20 away. I just don't. If it's $5, $2, $3, I'll take a risk on it every single day of the week. But for some reason, $25 just seemed like a lot. I had never seen one of these, and it was broken. But I looked at this when our internet came back on. We were about half hour after being in. We went to the other side of the store, and the internet came on. And I was like, you know what? Let me just look that thing up that we saw real quick. And it's this thing right here. So this is Darth Maul as Donald Duck, or Donald Duck as Darth Maul. You can see the lightsaber is broken, so it's not complete. But I thought something about this seemed special. Something about it seems special. It is really, really cool looking. It is awesome. It has the base down here. It opens up, and you can put stuff in the bottom. It also, on the bottom, I knew that it said Disney theme parks, so it's actually from the parks. This isn't something you get at Disney store or something that's easy to come by. The Art of Disney Parks, Star Wars weekends, so I'm assuming it was like a promotional thing that if you came in for the weekend, this was a one-time thing. Limited edition by Costa Alavezos. So, and it was also done in 2011, so it's a little older. So I was like, you know what? Let me just look this up real quick. Turns out ones have sold for $700 to $800 to $900. A broken one sold on auction. Again, don't do auction, for about $100. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if there's any live listings. These are all ones that have sold in the last 30 days. So this is a good value to look at. It was the last 30 days. One had sold for, there was only two listed. One is listed at $2,800 and it's complete, 100%. The other one had the two broken prongs of the lightsaber laying next to it. They wanted like $1,300 for it. And I think, honestly, $1,300 for something that's broken, I can't rationally sell it for that. So I thought, you know what? Let me see what we could do. We listed it, we put it at $300, and we're just going to let it ride, and we're going to see what we can get out of it. If somebody makes an offer for $150, I'm going to take it. So all total, just between the puffer coat, the rat, and the Darth Donald, the Darth Duck, I guess you could say, or Darth Maul as Donald Duck,
we're looking at almost $500 profit if they sold at asking price. Even if they don't, we spent $94. So $94, and 3 things out of that, out of all those items, are going to sell for $500. That is probably one of our highest return on investments ever. So yes, that's what we were super stoked about. That seems like it's going to be good. Hopefully we can do some updates as they start selling, but we're getting them listed. It's right before Christmas, so we don't know if we're gonna list them slowly out there as people are doing their Christmas shopping. And a big thing for eBay sellers is if you don't realize, is that the week after Christmas is always good, because it's the people that didn't get what they wanted and they got gift cards and they got cash, and now all of a sudden they're going to eBay to buy the stuff that they wanted. And I would imagine a broken Donald Duck as Darth Maul is going to be something that somebody may want to get. This is not going to be for a collector, I don't think. I don't think a collector is going to buy this. A collector is going to want it in pristine and willing to pay up for it. But I think somebody that thinks it's cool, like me, I would almost have it just as it is, even without the lightsaber. It still looks like he's trying to give you a fist bump. So every time you walked in a room, you just give him a fist bump. And it's just a cool looking piece. And for $24, I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I sprinted across the thrift store to try and get it. So yeah, so it looks like it's going to be good. We can probably do maybe $700 after spending $100. So that's definitely the kinds of return on investment we're looking for when we go. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We're going to be doing more videos like this. And okay, no joke, I literally just got done making the video and I go and check my phone. So after I made the video of the thrift haul and everything, I went to check my phone, and you will be happy to know Donald Duck sold. So he's going to Italy, which is really cool, for $271.69 with shipping. That makes me immediately think that I didn't list it high enough, but at the same time, I'm super happy that it sold that fast and is going to Italy, because if it's going to Italy, I can use pirate ship and I can actually make a little bit more money on the back end. So yeah, keep on listing. That's awesome. Super stoked about that. Yeah.